I was looking for a building to do my paint and body work in. Something that I can afford and something that I can stick all my equipment and stuff into without it filling up too fast. And it was very difficult for me to find something for all the space that I needed until I seen this building. Of course, it needed a lot of work. I mean, it needed a ton of work, but it had the potential space that I needed. Although it was in an area that I didn't want to be in, but I figured I'm just working out of it. So with the space that I needed to do the work in, I figured I'd take it on. Here's a lot of wood the previous owner left for me to uh, repair the roof and stuff, and I guess to sweeten up the deal. I ended up getting the building for a great price, given that it needed a roof, it needed electrical, it needed cleaning up, it needed a lot. This building was an old Saab dealership back in the 80s. The person I got it from was doing mechanical after that. So you can imagine how much grease was on the floor. It was pretty slippery. It was like a sheet of ice walking on somewhat dry floor. When it got wet, it was even slipperier. But it was pretty rough. Here's an old alignment rack that they use at the dealership. The roof was shot. I mean, it was gone. They had an exhaust hose as another drain to drain the water when it rained. It needed decking. It needed the wooden beams in it. Here's the decking and the wooden beams. It was kind of split. Some of the stuff the mechanical shop left in there was a bunch of junk. But the skylights even leaked too. It was pretty bad. Good thing it did have two, um, I guess you call them winches or cranes in it. So the skylights were pretty cracked up, and it didn't seem like it leaked from the skylight glass, but it leaked from everywhere around it. Here's the back section. There's three bays in the back section of the shop, and all the drywall and old stuff just hanging from the ceiling. It was real damp and wet. Here's an old fuse box. And here's the rain. When it rained, it poured. It was kind of like Niagara Falls inside the shop to show you how bad it was. And this is right around the time I started to poke into doing the roof. But I didn't see this before I purchased the building. I didn't see that how bad it was raining inside. Here's a back section outside. You see the barn doors, the red doors from the main part of the shop. Has a decent sized lot in the back that needed to be cleaned up. Has a gate, a slide gate, a lot of trees that I plan on taking down. So here's my new shop, place to do my new business, and hopefully you guys stick with me and check with the outcome as I progress on the building. Tune in, subscribe to the channel, hit the like, share, and comment.